All right, kindergartners, welcome back to our All Memphis lesson. This is Clifford Stockton again. Today, we are going to get ready for a new lesson, but before we do, make sure you have a pencil or a pen, a piece of paper, and something hard to write on. All right, I'll give you a few moments to get that together while I'll get our presentation ready.
All right. Today, our kindergarten lesson is phonogram INK. Great. Let's go ahead and get started. So, as we always do, we like to warm our mouths and our tongues up with an oral expression activity. Are you ready? Awesome. Today's sentence starter is this week I learned, and then you share something that you learned. So, think about something that you learned this week, and I will give you an example of something I learned this week. This week, I learned that teamwork always makes things easier. What's something that you learned this week? Make sure you use the full sentence. This week, I learned. Oh, that sounds amazing. I heard I learned how to walk with my friends. I learned how to ride a bike this week. I also heard I learned this week, I learned how to fly a kite. Those are amazing things. Awesome. All right. On our phonological awareness, we use our ears to put sounds together and make words. Great. So listen to the sounds in these words, and I want you to put them together and tell me the word. I'll give you an example. Our first word sounds like this. V, e, s, t. What word is that? Vest. Great job. Awesome. Let's try another one. Our next word sounds like this. L, I, s, t. What word is that? List. Great job. Our next word is k, a, s, t. What word is that? Cast. Great job. Our next word is b, n, t. Can you put those sounds together and make that word? Bunt. That's correct. Our next word is d, s, k. Put those sounds together. What word do you have? Dusk. Great job. Our next sounds are b, e, s, t. Best. Great job. You did it. Awesome. Our next sounds are uh, mm. What word is that? Pump. Great job. Our next sounds are k, ah, s, t. Can you put them together for me? K, ah, s, t. Excellent. Cost. Our next one is r, uh, t. What word do those sounds make? Runt. Great job. Our next one is b, e, n, t. What word do those sounds make? Bent. Great job. Our last one is d, s, t. What word do those sounds make? Great job. Dust. Awesome job with our phonological awareness. Let's get ready to do our card deck. Are you ready? So remember, we always say the letters when we see them, and then we say the keyword as we underline and touch our throats to say the sound. Are you ready? Awesome work. Fingers up. S, snake. S, M, map. Mm, you're doing such a great job. R, rat. R, D, dog. D, great work. C, H, chair. Ch, awesome. S, H, ship. Shh, great work. T, H, this. Th. So it's voiced. You hear it? Th. Great job. W, H, whistle. W. Awesome job. Suffix S means more than one. Your turn. Great. Now we're just going to do the sounds. Touch your throat. Ang, ing, ong, ung, ank. Awesome work. Great job with our card deck. Awesome work. Great job with our card deck. All right. Now let's get ready for our review sight words. Are you ready? Great. I'm going to underline, you're going to read. Since these are review, they should sound familiar. Are you ready? Your turn. I underline, you read. Go ahead and read this word. Great work. Go ahead and read this word. Awesome job. And go ahead and read this word. Amazing. Let's do them one more time together. Find, hear, like. Great job. Let's do them quickly for fluency. Great. Find, hear, like. Awesome job. All right. Now it's time for our new sight word. Are you ready? Awesome. Our new sight word is black. Repeat. Good job. Black. Black is spelled B L A C K. Repeat after me. B L A C K. Awesome job. Now, let's go ahead and trace our new sight word black 3 times. Are you ready? Great. Fingers up. B L A C K. Let's do it 2 more times. B L A C K. One more time. B L A C K. Awesome. How do we spell our new sight word? Awesome job. What is it again? Great work. That's correct. Our new sight word is black. Awesome job. Awesome. So exciting. Now let's get ready to read some words. Are you ready? Amazing. So now it's time for you to have your pencil and your paper and something hard to write on. A pen is okay if that's all you have. Great. I'll give you a few seconds and we're going to start underlining these words. Are you ready? Great. I underline, you write them down. I underline, you write them down. Let's go. Great job. Go ahead and write down this word as well. Amazing job. Go ahead and write down this word. Awesome. Go ahead and write down this word. I'll give you a few seconds. Go ahead and write down this word. Great. Go ahead and write down this word. Awesome. Go ahead and skip a row one more time and write down this word. Amazing work. Go ahead and write down this word. Great. Now go ahead and write down this word. Awesome. Now that you have all of the words written down, let's go in and underline all of our vowels in the first row. I'll show you how to do that, okay? Great. So we see A, and we could stop there, but we know A and K goes together. So we're going to underline that as a vowel. We see A and K one more time. And one more time here. So we have our vowels underlined in the first row. Go ahead and underline your vowels in the first row. I'll give you a few seconds to make sure you have them all. Now, let's go ahead and start the second row. Can you find all of our vowels in the second row? Great job. There's one there. And we learned U and G. And it looks like we have a lonely vowel there. Looks like we have a lonely vowel here. And now, go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine for the second row. So these words are easier to read. We're going to annotate them by starting by marking up our vowels. Great. Which vowel should I underline in the second word in the third row? Oh, you got it. U and G. Great job. What about the last one? The last word in the third row. Good job. Awesome. Now that you have all of our vowels underlined, let's see if we have any digraphs. So if we see any digraphs, let's circle them. Are you ready? Check for any digraphs in our first row. Great job. What about our second row? I don't see any in the first row. What about our second row? Good job. SH is a digraph that we've learned. Awesome work. Do you see any digraphs in our or trigraphs in our third row? Awesome. I think we got all of our digraphs and our trigraphs. Now let's see if we have any consonant blends we can box. Are you ready? Let's put a box or a square around any consonant blends in our first row. Do you see any? I do. Awesome. What about in our second row? Oh, you found it. Great job. Go ahead and mark your paper. Any more in the second row? Oh, great. Don't forget to mark your paper with the one on the first row. Now let's see if we have any consonant blends in our third row. Awesome, I found one. Can you find our last one? Great, you found it. Awesome. It looks like we have all of our words annotated. Now, I want to box the word and you're going to say the word, okay? I box it, you read it. Are you ready? Awesome. Don't forget to sound it out. Great job. Great job. Awesome work. Tank, stank, Hank, great work. Let's read the second row. Amazing. Great work. Now go ahead and read the third row. Uh-oh, it looks like we forgot one of our digraphs. So let's go ahead and annotate our digraph. SH. All right, go ahead and read this word. Great job. And this word. Great job. All right, let me help you with the second row. Blank, stung, stung, ship, ship, ash, cash, flung, flung, prank, prank. Awesome. You read all of those words. Great job. Now I've got some questions for you. In the first row, read me the word that is a person's name in the first row. You got it. Hank is a person's name. And we know because Hank and the H in Hank is capitalized. Awesome. In the second row, read me this word. Blank. You did it. Blank. Awesome job. In the third row, read me the word that is a synonym for trick. If you were to play a trick on someone, what's a synonym for that in the third row? You got it. A prank is also a trick. Awesome. In the third row, read me the word that rhymes with slash. That's right. Cash rhymes with slash. Awesome work. Great job with our words to read. Let's read them one more time for fluency. Are you ready? Awesome. I underline, you read. Tank, stank. Great job. Hank. Tank, stank, Hank. Great job. Blank, stung, ship. One more row. Cash, flung, prank. Awesome work, kindergartners. Awesome. Now it's time for our auditory drills. Are you ready for our auditory drills? Great. So exciting. All right. So listen up. I want you to make sure you have your paper in front of you and your pencil or a pen. And for your first one for auditory drills, write the letter that says P as in pig. Repeat, P as in pig. Great job. Go ahead and write that letter down. Awesome work. Now, I want you to write the letter that says as in up. Repeat. Uh, as in up. Great job. Go ahead and write down that letter. I'll give you a moment to write it down. Now, I want you to write the letter that says N as in nest. Repeat. That's right. N as in nest. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Great work. Now, write the letters that say ch as in chair. Repeat. Great work. Go ahead and write it down. Now, I want you to write the letter that says ooh as in lamp. Repeat. That's correct. Ooh as in lamp. All right. Make sure you skip the row. Now, go ahead and write the letters that say ong as in song. Repeat. Ong as in song. Great job. Awesome. Now, go ahead and write the letter that says D as in dog. Repeat. That's correct. D as in dog. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Awesome. Now, I want you to go ahead and write the letter that says R as in rat. Repeat. Great job. R as in rat. Go ahead and write that down on your paper. Awesome. Now I want you to write the letters that say ank as in sank. Repeat. Good job. Write the letters on your paper that say ank as in sank. Awesome. I'll give you a moment. And our last one is write the letters that say ang as in sang. You got it. Awesome work. Now, let's go ahead and take a second, and I want you to look up at the board, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the right answers. P, pig, p was the first one. Great job. The next one was you, up, up. Great job. Now go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine. And if it's not, no worries. Just go ahead and fix your paper and make sure it looks like mine. The next one is in, nest, Awesome work. The next one is ch, chair, ch. Great work. The next one is L, lamp, ooh. Great job. Go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine. If it doesn't, just make the changes that you need. The next one was ONG, ong as in song. Great job. Looks like you're getting all of these. The next one is D, dog, D. Great job. Our next sound was R, rat, R. Great work. Our next sound is A, N, K, ank as in sank. Great work, kindergartners. Our next sound is So our last one, A-N-G, ang as in sang. Awesome. Great job, kindergartners. Make sure your papers look like mine, and we'll go ahead and move on. Awesome. Exciting. Now let's spell some words. Are you ready? Great job. I'm going to say the word, and then you repeat, and then we're going to finger spell the word, and then you're going to write the word on your paper, whispering the sounds to yourself as you write it, okay? Awesome. And then we'll say the new word. Are you ready? Our first word is punch. Repeat. Punch. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Uh, ch. Punch. Great. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Amazing. It looks like you're writing it down. We'll check our work in just a second. Our next word is long. Repeat. Long. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Long. 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 Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Long. Long. Great job. I'll give you a few more seconds. Our next word is plank. Repeat. Plank. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Plank. Plank. Awesome. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Great work, kindergartners. Our next word is hung. Repeat. Hung. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Hung. Hung. Great job. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Take your time. Awesome. Our last word is lump. Repeat. Lump. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. L uh m lump. One more time. L uh m lump. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. And as you finish the last one, I'm going to make sure that we have the correct words on our paper. Our first word was punch. Uh, punch. Great work. Does anybody remember what our next word was? Our next word was long. Repeat. There you go. Long. Long. Awesome. Our next word was plank. 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 Great work. Our next word was hung. Hung. And our last word, certainly not the least, but our last word is lump. Uh, lump. Great job, kindergartners. Go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine. Take a second and make sure your paper looks like mine. And you've got these words written just like I do here. If not, go ahead and take a second, make your corrections, and then you're good to go. Awesome job. Great job, kindergartners. We made it to our new feature for today. Our new phonogram is INK, ink as in sink. Repeat. Great job. INK, ink as in sink. Repeat. Awesome job. Now that you know that our new feature for today is INK, ink as in sink, let's go ahead and write our new feature down on our paper. And don't forget to say INK, ink as in sink, every time that you write it. Just write it 2 times for me. You should be saying INK, ink as in sink, as you write it. INK, ink as in sink. Great job. So now let me go ahead and write it down. INK, ink as in sink. Your paper should look like mine. And I'll write it one more time and I'll say INK, ink as in sink. Great job. Now let's cover our eyes so we can see if we remember what our new phonogram today is. No peeking, no peeking. Don't look at your paper either. Now, what is our new phonogram for today? That's right. INK, ink as in sink. INK, ink as in sink. You did it. Let's write it one more time from memory this time. Don't look at your paper and don't look at the board and just say INK, ink as in sink, as you write our new target feature. Awesome. Now, before we move on, can you tell me what our new target feature for today is? Great job. INK, ink as in sink. Amazing work there, kindergartners. All right, now let's practice some words with our new phonogram that we just learned. INK, ink as in sink. Now, so I want you to go ahead and I'm going to underline these words and you're going to write them down. I underline, you write them down. I underline, you write them down. Are you ready? Amazing. So go ahead and on your paper, write down this word. Great. Now go ahead and write down this word on your paper. Amazing work, kindergartners. Now let's go ahead and write down this word on your paper. Great work. Now go ahead and write down this word on your paper. Amazing. I see that same pattern. We'll talk about it in just a second. Go ahead and write down this word on your paper. Now go ahead and write down this word on your paper. I'll give you a few seconds to make sure your paper looks like mine and you have all of these words written down. Great work. Now, I want you to go ahead and I've already done this for you in the first row, in the first word for the first row, and underline all of our new target features for today. What is our new target feature? That's right. INK, ink as in sink. So go ahead and do me a favor and underline all the new target features you can find in these words, just like I did here for you already. They should be on your paper. Go ahead and write them down. Underline all the ones you found in the first row. Great. It looks like you found this one and this one. Now, can you do the second row? Amazing work. You're moving so fast. It's like you already knew they were there. Awesome. Now that you have these words written down, I want you to go ahead and read them. Are you ready? Great. Don't forget to sound out each part of the word. I'm going to underline, I'm actually going to box these and you read them, okay? All right. Go ahead and read this one. Good job. Go ahead and read this one. Amazing. Go ahead and read this one. Awesome. Ink, pink, ink, rink, ink, wink. Let's do them one more time for fluency, really quickly. Good job. Pink, rink, wink. Awesome. Those sound so similar. Now it's your turn to do the second row. Good job. Amazing work. Awesome job. St, ink, ink, ink. Stink, blink, shrink. Awesome. Can you do them one more time for fluency? Oh, that was so fast. Stink, blink, shrink. Great job on our new phonogram practice words to read. All right, now it's time to spell some words. Are you ready? Great. All right. So the first word is rink. Repeat, rink. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Ink, rink. Awesome. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. And don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Ink. Great work. Our next word is think. Repeat, think. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Ink. Think. Awesome. Let's go ahead and write it on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Ink. Think. You did it. Awesome work. Our next word is drink. Repeat. That's right. Drink. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Ink. Drink. Awesome job. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. I'll give you a few more seconds to write it down on your paper. Awesome. Our last word is pink. Repeat. Pink. Let's go ahead and finger spell it. Ink. Pink. Go ahead and write it down on your paper. Don't forget to say the sounds as you write it. Awesome job. Now, our first word was ink. What's our new word? Rink. Good job. Awesome. Make sure your paper looks like mine. Our next word was ink. Think. What's our second word? Good job. Think. Awesome. Make sure your paper looks like mine. If not, make the corrections. All right. Our third word was ink. What was our third word? What's our new word? That's right. Sink. Awesome. Our first, our fourth word was our fourth, our fourth word was drink. Ink. All right, what's our new word? That's correct. Drink. Our last word, ink. What was our last word? Pink. Great job. Awesome work. Now, let's go ahead and read these words one more time for fluency. Are you ready? I'll underline, you read. I underline, you read. Great job. Rink, think, sink, drink, pink. Awesome. All right, now it's time for our learned word review. Remember, our learned words are words just like sight words that we need to remember, but we also need to learn how to read them and spell them and write them, okay? So, our review from last time is push. Repeat, push. Good job. Now, the unfair part is the you, all right? Because it's unfair. I want you to go ahead and write this word down 3 times, saying the letters as you write it. Are you ready? Awesome. On your paper, don't forget to write it down and say the letters as you write it. Good job. I see you doing it. P-U-S-H, push. Let's do it one more time. P-U-S-H, push. Awesome. Once more. P-U-S-H, push. What's our review learned word? Push. Great job. Awesome. Now, make sure your paper looks like mine. Great job. Our new learned word for today is would. Repeat. Would. O-U-L is unfair. All right. Now, we spell would W-O-U-L-D. Repeat. W-O-U-L-D. Repeat. Great job. Now, I want you to make sure that you copy down the word and say the letters as you write it down. Great. You got it. W-O-U-L-D. Awesome. What's our new learned word for today? Would. Great job. Go ahead and write it down one more time on your paper, and I want you to say the letters as you write it, okay? Oh, I hear you saying the letters. Great job. Great job. Awesome. W-O-U-L-D. Great. Now, since we need to learn and remember how to spell this word, and we know that O-U-L is unfair, so let's cover our eyes and try to remember how to spell this word. All right. Don't look at your paper and don't look at the screen. Cover your eyes. How do you spell our new learned word today? Oh, I hear you remembering. That's right. W-O-U-L-D. You did it. Great job. Now, without looking at your paper, you can take your hands away from your eyes. Without looking at your paper, go ahead and write down our new learned word. Don't look at the screen and write it down from memory, okay? Don't forget to say the letters as you write it. Oh, I hear it. Great job, kindergartners. Amazing work. Now, one more time. What's our new learned word for this lesson? Would. Great job. How do we spell it? That's right. W-O-U-L-D. You're fantastic. Awesome. Now let's write some sentences using our new feature words. Are you ready? Awesome. Now remember, if you need help with any of these words, you can look above on your paper at some of these words we've already worked on, okay? All right. I'm going to tell you what our first sentence is. Our first sentence is would, our first sentence is we would drink pink punch. Repeat one more time. We would drink pink punch. Repeat. Great job. Now we are going to break it into phrases or chunks so it's easier to remember and write down. Are you ready? Awesome. Our first chunk or phrase is we would drink. Repeat. We would drink. Awesome. Go ahead and write that down on your paper. We would drink. I'll give you a few seconds to write it down. We would drink. Now, don't forget to check for capitalization, organization of your words, punctuation, and spelling. Awesome. Our next chunk or phrase is pink punch. Repeat. Pink punch. Good job. Go ahead and write those words down on your paper. Pink punch. I'll give you a few seconds. All right. Great job. Now, let's move on to our second sentence. The sentence is I got a push on the long rink. Repeat. That's right. I got a push on the long rink. Awesome. Now let's break it into chunks or phrases. Our second phrase is our first phrase is I got a push. Repeat. I got a push. Go ahead and write those words down on your paper now. Remember, don't check for capitalization. Awesome. I see you writing those words down on your paper. Our next phrase or chunk is on the long rink. Repeat. Good job. On the long rink. Go ahead and write those words down on your paper. Awesome job. I'll give you a second to make sure you have it. I see you naming each word as you write it. Great job. All right. Go ahead and read sentence number 1 to yourself. And I'm going to make sure your paper is correct. Awesome. Now go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine. All right, go ahead and read this sentence. Awesome job. We would drink pink punch. Awesome. Now let's check our second sentence and read it. I got a push on the long rink. All right. Now go ahead and read our sentence. I hear you reading it. Great job. I got a push on the long rink. Awesome job reading that sentence. Now, make sure your paper looks like mine for the second sentence. And as you do, I've got some questions for you, okay? I've got some questions for you, and we're going to get started on them. All right, our first question is, in sentence one, read me this word. D, r, ink. Read me the word d, r, ink. Awesome, you got it. Amazing job. In sentence two, read me the word that rhymes with song. In sentence two, read me the word that rhymes with song. Remember, in rhymes, the endings are the same. You got it. Long. Amazing job. In sentence two, grass is to field as ice is to. So let's look at sentence two. If grass goes on a field, then what do we need for ice to go? We need for ice to go on a rink. That's good job. You got that one. Awesome. Our last sentence is in sentence one. Our last question is in sentence one, read the word that is a color in sentence one. Now let's think of all of our colors: red, blue, orange, yellow, pink. Great job. You did it. Awesome. Great job, kindergartners. You've made it to our oral reading section. So exciting. So I want us to identify or look for what our target feature words are in each sentence, and then we're going to read the sentences. Are you ready? Great. You're going to read these sentences all by yourself. Now, what's our target feature for today? I know you remember. That's right. I and K, sink as in ink. I and K, ink as in sink. That's right. I and K, ink as in sink. That is our target feature for today. So now that we have our target feature identified for today, let's go ahead and in sentence one, can you find me any of our target feature words so that I can underline them? You got it. Any more? Oh, you found both of them. Amazing. Now, let's go ahead and read sentence one. I underline, you read. I underline, you read. Great job. One more time. That is amazing. I think they drink milk at lunch. You did it. Amazing. Now, in sentence two, let's look for any of our target feature words and underline them. Can you find them for me? I think you found it. Awesome. Now, go ahead and read sentence number two. I underline, you read. I underline, you read. Amazing. One more time. Perfect. The mink in the shop was long and pretty. The mink in the shop was long and pretty. Sounds like a nice coat. All right, let's look at our target feature words in sentence number three. See if you can find them for me. Oh, you found it. Is there more than one? It looks like there is. Great. Now, let's go ahead and it's your turn to read this sentence. Are you ready? Amazing work. One more time. Great job. Please do not blink or wink at the cat. Great job. All right. Can you find our target feature words in sentence number three? Number four, excuse me. Oh, you found it. Is there another one in sentence number four? You got it. All right. It's your turn to read. Great job. One more time. Amazing. My pink drum can sink in the pond. One more time. My pink drum can sink in the pond. Amazing. Last one. Can you find our new feature words? INK, ink as in sink. Great job. Awesome. It's your turn to read. Awesome. I think that looks like one of our target feature words. My cap will shrink. There's another one when wet. I think my cap will shrink when wet. Great job. Awesome job with these words and these sentences, kindergartners. Thanks so much for participating in our All Memphis lesson, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.